Oh, shucks. That was pretty cool. That hurts so bad.
Master P. Make him so.
Make him say, ouch.
No, you don't make him say ouch. You make him say,
I was saying ouch.
We'll make that into a hook for the new album.
Ouch. Watch the moves that I still got. Left hook, that's a kill shot. Uppercut, see, that's overkill. Want me to quit, but I will not.
Bars. What's going on out there in YouTube land? Today we are with the greatest of all time, Roy Jones Jr., coming from his Woodlands palace out here. You can see the throne over here. Has goat status. We've got chickens, we've got peacocks, we've got ducks. It's real country living out here.
Turkey, you got everything.
Turkeys, everything. So very humid, but man, this is the great environment to train and to spar. You got the young bucks over here training, learning, soaking up all this information. So it's good to be with them today. You know, I met him before. Previously, he was out there helping Alistair over him a little bit with some striking. So I had the opportunity to meet him briefly. So now we got some things to go over today. So we're gonna work on his knee a little bit, do some stuff on the neck and the back, and he's got a couple of things going on. So look out for Body Headbangers Volume 2, correct?
Right, Volume 2 on the way.
Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, something like that.
And then what else you got going? Anything else that's bugging you, or?
Nothing that's bugging me. You know, I be trying to enjoy retirement, but people don't seem to want to let me retire. You know, they keep calling to me that Mike want to come back and you'll be a great opponent for Mike. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Y'all still want to see these hands go? I mean, y'all know I don't know how to say no, so don't make me get
don't
it
make
going.
Him do
you
it.
Feel me? So
Tyson versus, I mean, that's the one we've always wanted to see, right?
We always wanted to see it, but I would have preferred it back then. Tyson's a hell of a specimen still, and he's still a problem to deal with. But, you know, it's like, at the same time, life is life. You only live once, so
right.
You want to know what it's like, go in there and see.
Right. So it might not have been the optimal time, but we still got to see it, right?
You still got to see it.
I like it. Cool. All right, let's do some work on you, and let's see how your body's doing. Cool. All right, Roy. So what I'm gonna have you do first? Let's bend over, touch your toes, see how we move there.
My toes.
Okay. So we gotta improve that a little bit. Do you feel that more in the hamstrings or more in the back?
Both.
Okay. And that one's in the back.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna lean you this way, and then this way. Those feel good?
Yep. This way with the back a little bit, but
left side.
Yeah.
Okay. And then bring your arms up here. Right side goes all the way to the ear like that. Not bad. Left side. And you got this elbow scoped?
I know I had torn bicep tendon.
Okay. In a fight?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I did surgery. Yeah.
So what surgeries have you had?
That I had my knee scoped a couple times. This one should have been surgery, but I didn't get surgery. Now it's Popeye. So should have had surgery now, but I tore that tendon. Then I tore this tendon. This was tore here.
Okay.
So they put this back together. This was tore up here, so I ain't bothered.
So you left it alone?
Yeah.
Does it limit you at all, or is it the same?
No, it's about the same.
Okay, cool. And let me see your wrist range of motion like this. That's actually pretty good.
I should have had this one done because I fell off a motorcycle and fractured it once.
Oh, so that wasn't even boxing related. It was motorcycle?
No, this one boxing related, yeah.
Okay. Was that his regular motorcycle? Are you doing like BMX or what?
Riding with us and had to jump. Crazy.
You're right. He's not kidding. That's the thing. That's some country living stuff, huh?
Believe it.
Yeah. All right. Turn your head to the right all the way and the left all the way. Okay. Back to center. Look up all the way. Now it feels tight.
Yep.
Down all the way. Okay. Yeah, definitely. We have some room to improve on the muscle tone here. There's no beast mode in here. The fight that you wanted next, you were trying to get the Mike Tyson fight. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the fight I wanted. The only fight I wanted. And people say I didn't take it. They offered me $40 million. No, that's not true. I wanted to fight Mike as a heavyweight or nobody else.
Okay.
If nobody else I felt was worthy of me staying there except Mike Tyson.
Except Mike Tyson. That makes sense. So he's really training then, right?
Yeah, he's training.
Everybody's training, I heard. Holyfield's training. Obviously, Shannon's been training forever.
Yep.
He's been chasing Klitschko around on paddle boards, eating the salads. So everybody's training now. So all the goats are coming out again. There's money on the table, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
People want to see it. So now let's see the other side. So the right's easier?
Yep.
All right, raise that left side up again. There we go. That was easier?
Yep.
And again on the left. Nice. Much better. Back down. Do it one more time. And one more. There we go. Yeah, right side. Yeah. A little bit more on the right. And do right again. There we go. Perfect. That felt easier?
Yep.
Perfect. So this is gonna be a tough one here. That one's, yeah. You got a good poker face, but this is a rough one. We'll make that into a hook for the new album.
Ouch.
Somebody loop that. Throw a little T-Pain over the top of it.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever see that video of T-Pain singing without the voice box?
No, I didn't see it.
We all, everybody assumed he couldn't sing, right? We're like, oh, I want to hear this. And we heard it and like, dude, this guy's an amazing voice. Why did he ever use auto-tune? Remember that, babe? So if you guys are watching out there, go find that T-Pain video where he doesn't have the auto-tune. And also, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be touched.
Man, it is.
And we used to work out to that song in college in the football room. That was our jam. And then they'd run us till we threw up. So starting to fade?
Yep.
And you started boxing at what age?
10th.
10th, okay. That's better now?
Yep, much better than that.
Still feel that?
Yep, they're not bad.
Less slow than it was?
Yep.
Try to be super loose. Got it. Where'd you feel that?
I'm at a group 4 inches.
Where'd you feel that? All the way down?
All the way down my shoulder blade, in the middle of my shoulder blade, my spinal cord.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, all the way to about right here.
That's what we needed.
Yeah.
Clear that low edge too. Perfect. Perfect. We said on box just because you guys move your torso so much.
Right.
It's way tighter through these areas than like MMA fighters.
Right.
Getting better there?
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
6.
6.
Yeah.
You got kids. Boys, girls, both?
4 boys, 2 girls.
Okay, so you got a good mix.
Yeah.
They play sports too?
Yeah, the basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna let them fight?
I don't want. If they want to, I would, but I know most.
But you're not gonna push it at all?
Nah, I wouldn't push it.
Who got you into fighting?
My dad.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That one will
Excuse
wake
my
you up.
language.
Pardon us, YouTube censors. You meant Gesundheit.
Yeah, cause I'm tight.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Bless you.
In what language?
German.
Oh. You've been in Germany, yeah? Yeah, never been. That feel a little easier now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite one?
Yeah.
This is the left hook special right here.
Better believe it now.
Good. All right, bring that arm up again. How that one felt?
Good. Good.
There it goes. Good. Yeah, that right feels lighter.
Yep.
You don't get a lot of body work done, do you?
Nah.
Rub some dirt in it. From the old school.
That's it.
Pain don't hurt.
I'll be dang, it does hurt.
You said you got chicken drills out here too? Like
Rocky
Rocky
yep.
2?
They
Rocky
catch
3?
They had to catch chicken.
Rocky 2.
Yep.
We need greasy speed. Speed is what we need.
That's it. That is.
You can catch a chicken, you can catch a fighter.
Better believe it.
Maybe I should try to catch one now. Good. All right, raise it again. There we go. That one feel better?
Yep.
A little more. Perfect. Both arms up again. Good. Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
See how that feels?
Good. Not bad at all. Very good.
Yeah. Be careful, Mike. Be careful. That's all I gotta say, man.
That hurts so bad. I can't go up in the shoulder.
You're still running promotions, right?
Yeah.
So what's your promotion? Master P?
Yeah.
Make him say.
Make him say,
Nah.
ouch. Ouch.
No, you don't make him say ouch. You make him say.
I was saying ouch.
So what's your promotion?
Body head.
Body
Shit.
head.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys do boxing and MMA?
You do
Or
everything.
you just-
No, it's Island Fight and Square Ring Promotion.
Okay, square ring.
Yeah, and Roy Jones Jr. presents.
So you got like 4.
3 of them, yeah.
Got your hand in every game.
You better believe it.
You guys got merch too, right?
Yep.
Where's that at? RoyJonesJr.com?
Yep, RoyJonesJr.com.
Better buy some people.
Yeah, we got t-shirts and stuff.
Better buy. Support this man. I'm gonna go buy one today. Maybe I'll get him to sign one for me, huh?
After this, I might not stand it.
Depends how much paint I put on him, I guess.
Yeah, after this, I might not stand it.
I might get your body shot actually. We'll get to the end of this.
Think about it now.
Let's go right here, right shoulder.
I ain't gonna be able to go nowhere.
Go back to the middle then.
Yeah, I'm still right here in the middle. That thing hurt like hell.
Go back there and then try to go to the right.
I can't.
It's a 4-letter word we don't use.
I don't.
I don't. Another 4-letter word. I don't.
I won't.
Okay, there's another one. Explicit use of the apostrophe, sir.
Exactly. I ain't.
That's just slang. Bring this right here to the right shoulder. There it goes. See, you can do it. How's that feeling, man?
Feel very good. Never mind. Much better.
Yeah. Look how tight he is in the front. Look down all the way. Now look up all the way. And we get to the top, kind of howl.
Ow!
Yeah, see that tightness? Down again. It's almost like you had your chin tucked sometimes.
In box, you're supposed to.
Sometimes you did.
In box, you're supposed to.
If your reflexes are fast enough, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just make it up as you go and knock people out with
There
it.
it is. There it is.
If you can, then do it. That's what people want to see anyway. Highlight.
Believe it.
Now look up again. Yeah. There we go. Little perfect. How's that?
Better.
Yeah, it looks better.
Check it out. These hands up, show with it. Money calls, I go with it. Never knew me from back and down, won't turn me up and let's go with it. Watch the moves that I still got. Left hook, that's a kill shot. Uppercut, see, that's overkill. Want me to quit, but I will not.
Bars.
Okay. Oh, shucks. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
That one popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the posture now.
Much better now, right? Yeah.
Now go up with both arms.
Better?
Yeah. Almost. Is that back or hamstring?
That's always been back and hamstring.
Okay.
Always been that way. It ain't gonna get much better.
You don't think so?
No.
Challenge accepted. So it does feel tight there.
Yep. Yeah, I said close. That's the best I ever got. Close I ever got.
Close.
Close I ever got.
We get him there. Watch this. You never touch toes?
No.
All those world titles couldn't touch toes.
Nope. Never ever.
It's amazing. Go
Never
and bend
ever.
forward all the way. Keep bending. And back up. And back down.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Down.
Gotta be touching that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again. Don't do four-letter words where I'm from. You can't touch your toes.
I see that.
Damn it.
I never thought I could.
And again.
Never
Good.
thought I could.
All right, try again without me.
Wow.
Got him.
Wow.
Got it.
That's pretty interesting.
Got it.
That's pretty good, bro. That's pretty
Got
good.
it.
That's pretty good.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
pretty
go.
good. Hey, he got that. He got that off. He did that.
You've seen a lot of different crazy stuff over your course of your life, the riots in '92 and everything. So as one of the only few people that I know of that's a black man living in America, a pro athlete, and somebody who's laced up the red, white, and blue and represented this country, like, what are your thoughts on how things are going? Like, what are your thoughts on like the NFL stances? Like, what do you think we're at as a country?
Well, we're in a tough situation as a country, but the good thing about it is that now people have brought to light the real facts and the true facts that have been going on that a lot of people were oblivious to. Some were oblivious by choice, some were oblivious because they just didn't believe it.
Right.
Now everybody understands and believes, and they understand the struggles that people go through when they say they're struggling.
Right.
And I know it's hard because I had to sit, I got friends that are sitting doing time in prison when there's people of the other race that got the same charges that are walking around free.
Right.
And it's crazy because you want to do what you can to help. All you want to do is be equal. Be treated fair and equal. That's all. I'm not saying let my friends be off or whatever.
Get a step ahead or whatever.
But don't treat them no worse than you treat the next man.
Right.
If a man rob a gas station, if he get 5 months in jail, this man didn't get him 5 months in jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. So I'm not saying nobody's perfect, but at least treat people fair. And now, because of the camera phones and because of all the situations going on, people are seeing that this is not something that's just made up. I think a lot of people thought for a while that this is stuff that people just make up.
Right.
It's not something that people make up.
Because you're not going to see this in the suburbs or anything,
No,
obviously.
you're not. So people think it's just made up. They're like, oh, it can't be that bad. Yes, it is. You know what I mean?
And you lived in both sides, right?
Yes, I
you've
have.
been in the
I've seen
hood,
both
you've been
sides.
wealthy,
I've seen it all.
You've seen it all.
I've seen it
That's
all.
why I said your perspective is interesting, because you've been in every single side of this.
And it's like, for me, this is why I like sports, because in sports, we have to depend on everybody.
Right.
No matter what race or color, or whatever they are, religion. If he's on your team, you got to depend on him for his position.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why sports teaches us all to come together.
Right.
America has taken away so many of the recreational things that we do to cause us all to socialize, that it's like you don't get to socialize much no more. So people continue to have hate because we don't do anything about it. First, we don't address the issue. Second, we take away the things that help resolve the issues.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
human touch and
look
at somebody in the eye and seeing the pain in their eyes.
You can't
that kind
see
of thing.
that no more. You know what I mean?
Not on the internet, right?
No, you don't do it no more. So it's like you text now. You don't talk to people. I mean, it's just so different. So.
That's like I heard somebody said, with the internet, you get used to saying ridiculous things and not getting punched in the face for
because you can hide behind what you say,
right?
And that's not how reality really goes.
Right.
So.
There's consequences.
Yeah.
So if you were in the Olympics right now, do you think you would have kneeled? Do you think you would have done what you did already? Do you think, because this is a weird spot. Like my buddy Devin Clark, he kneeled and raised his right fist during a UFC fight. Especially when we found out that the military was paying the NFL millions of dollars to put the flag out there for paid patriotism.
Yep.
When we found that out, I think that changed the discussion even more so because it wasn't real anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Everything they raised and saying about banning the man from the NFL and all that over something that ain't even real.
Right.
You feel me? So because
that wasn't even there before 2009 anyway.
Exactly. And the bad part about it was he could have sat down and not got up at all. He kneeled to show that I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna at least kneel. I'm just not gonna stand up. That was showing a form of respect.
Right.
You understand me? And he ain't black or white, he mixed.
Right.
So it's like
he should have more insight, right?
He does have more insight. He understands. He sees how both sides are treated.
Right.
So he just saying he's standing up for equality.
Right.
And people punish him for it, but look what happened. Look at the reality of it.
Right.
It's true.
So now he's vindicated 4 years later.
Of course, 4 years later he finally vindicated.
Right.
You understand me? It took something like this for people to see that he wasn't saying screw nobody or F nobody.
Right.
He's just saying let's be fair.
But I think he said that. I don't think anybody really realized because I think he had done it for like 4 or 5 games. He was sitting down and nobody noticed.
And they said, no, let me just kneel. At least they give it some respect.
Right. So once somebody noticed, then some military guy came, I think, and he said, hey, would you kneel at least? And he said, okay, I'll do that.
I'll do that. Exactly.
He was willing to meet in the middle.
Exactly. So that don't sound like a person that's hating nobody. He's
right.
like, I'm just trying to get my point across.
Right.
I'm using what God gave me, which is my platform.
My body, my athleticism.
To get a point across. There's inequality treated in this country.
Right.
We still not being treated equal. There are people, and it may not have even been him.
Right.
He's standing up for ones that are being mistreated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like we stand up for people who are being mistreated.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Right, because you have the platform.
And
not all that many people have that platform to even say anything to begin with.
They don't. In this country, it's like it's a shame that a man get in more trouble for somebody saying he did something to a dog than a man does when they catch him on camera abusing a person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They put him in prison for something that somebody said he did. They didn't catch him doing it.
Right.
Somebody said he did it.
Right.
But now this police, you caught him in the act, and you take 3 or 4 days before you arrest him, killing a person.
Right.
So you treating a person better than you treating an animal in this country.
Right.
An animal better than you treating a person.
Right.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And what's interesting to me is, I love dogs too, but at the end of the day, a lot of people love cows, a lot of people love other things, but we eat those things, we kill them all the time, right?
20 million chickens a day.
Right.
20 million chickens a day we consume.
Right.
But
it seemed like the people of Atlanta, a lot of them cared more about the dog than the person being locked up in a box.
Because they're not paying attention to reality.
Right.
And the bad part about it is...
But there's coyote hunts all the time.
All the time. And here's the other thing. When they send a person to prison, they don't care what happened to that person.
Right.
You don't know what that man might go through when he go to prison.
Right.
But they don't care. But they're so concerned about the dog that forget this person. We don't care what happened to him when we go to prison.
Right.
But we worry about this dog. We fight for this dog's rights.
Right.
But black people get treated worse than dogs do.
Well, then what it represented too at the time, right? So you have the biggest star in the league, black quarterback in a position that typically isn't black to begin with. And then the symbolism, after the dogs in the 60s, and I think a lot of people were just tone deaf to that tone. I said the same thing recently. They were pulling some black off a bus in Philadelphia for not wearing a mask. I said you couldn't give him a mask. You couldn't just give him one.
Simple.
You don't understand what
simple. Simple. But he can't have his own opinion, or own mind, or own thoughts to train because he's black.
Right. And I understand living in the now, but you have to realize, I think people don't realize what some of these symbols represent historically. You're taking somebody off a bus. What was one of the biggest civil rights moments of our history was a woman on a bus.
Exactly.
And
so you're going right back to the old school stuff.
Where you're ripping somebody off a bus
for not having a mask. Right back to the old school, 100 years back again.
Right. And then they're like, what? Well, he needed a mask. Okay, well, you could have given him a mask. If you were really worried about this issue, the pandemic or whatever, you probably wouldn't want to touch him, right? You probably would have just said, sir,
we need you to wear this mask, or we actually need a bus.
Right. You don't have to grab him.
Give him options. Sir, we need you to wear the mask, or we need you to lead the bus.
Right.
You understand me? It's simple as that.
Yeah, that's interesting too, because like you're talking about Colin Kaepernick. Like I'm biracial too, so I'm mixed race. So, but my races blend together a little easier. So I'm half Mexican, half white. So that could be Italian, Greek, whatever. So for me, it's interesting growing up in America, and especially in New Mexico, which is mostly Latino anyway. And this is the not knowing and not paying attention. We don't really have other people besides Latinos and whites in our state.
Right.
So we don't see any of this stuff. And if you're somebody like me, like for example, in my family reunions, I was always too white for the Mexican crowd, too Mexican for the white crowd. So I think it's hard for a lot of people that are mixed to really put themselves in other people's shoes because you don't have any of those experiences.
Of course.
So I think a lot of people, their eyes have really been open.
The cell phone has been a blessing.
I'll tell you what, because it was the same reaction after we saw the Rodney King in '92.
The cell phone.
I think about that was just the camcorders just came out '92.
Exactly. But to finally catch and see this, and what else they should do is do like other countries. In other countries like Australia, if the police does police brutality, you can sue him.
Okay.
You understand me? In Australia, you can sue him personally.
Not the city
No,
or
you
the
can
state.
hold him liable himself. You understand me? If he does police
I didn't know
brutality, yeah. In Australia, you can sue that police officer personally.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But in this country, they don't have that, and that's why our problem is. That's the first problem we get. Because
So you can sue your doctor, you can sue your fight promoter, you can sue everybody else.
But you can't sue the police.
Can't
That's the
just-
first
or judges
problem.
either, right?
And that's the first problem we got. You feel me? So that leads for.
So what do they call that? Is it something immunity or?
Yep. Something like that.
Yeah.
So
Because then if you sue the city, you're suing yourself.
that's the first problem.
Because you're the taxpayer.
Yep.
So you sue the judge, you sue the police, you sue yourself, basically.
But it shouldn't
Well,
be
that was like burning the police station down. Who's going to pay for it?
That's
Well,
true.
we are.
Exactly. So, but if you get it to where you can sue the police officer,
That changes the game because now they have some
now
skin in the game,
Now
right?
he got to take care of himself. Now you got to be careful how you treat people. You feel me?
And you can't take early retirement.
Exactly. And all this, it's like to me, if a person's cooperating, why you got to handcuff him behind the back?
Right.
Put him in front of him if he cooperate. If he
Right.
do something wrong and he got to die, then he asks for that.
Sure.
But if he not that kind of person, can't come in front of his hand,
Right.
in front of his face. Don't put him all behind his back.
Yeah, that's a weak
It's a
position.
bad position. Then you
Yeah.
abuse him when you get him. Now of course you gonna kill him.
Right.
Come on, man. But nobody ever thinks about that.
And I think that's a question that a lot of us just don't have the experience with. So we were like, well, I would never get, handcuffed and thrown around for a $20 bill or something like that. But, what we didn't realize was this has been going on for 50, 60 years.
I realized it. We realized it. We as a black race realized it. Just some of the other people don't realize it because they
Right.
don't see it.
Right, we never
We
see
see it all the time. Listen, it was so bad when I was in high school that I had to make a vow to myself that if that ever happened to me, I gotta make sure it don't happen to my kids.
Okay.
You understand? That's the vow you have to make to yourself.
Right.
Because it's unnecessary. So
Right.
it never happened to me, thank God. And I think my community, because people started to kind of open up and understand that I ain't mean no trouble to nobody.
Right.
But they don't see that with everybody.
Sure.
So it's like it's not fair that you understand with me, but you gotta understand. You gotta give everybody that respect.
Right.
Once you give them that respect, if they value that respect, then that's on them. But at least give them that respect. That's
Well,
all
plus you've grown up in the South, too. It's a different
of
experience.
course. So all my boxes, they come out, I treat them like Rocky. I make them kill chicken, right?
Okay.
All right, so you see a red right in the middle?
Uh-huh.
Go catch it.
That red one right there?
There's an orange one right here, go catch it.
This one?
Yeah, right here, go catch it. Get it.
Okay. Is there any trick? Is there a
Just
secret?
just grab his leg.
Let's go.
Grab his leg. Grab his leg. Oh, God.
I think I need some work.
I think you need a lot of work. I think you need a lot of work. You said, brother.
I appreciate the hospitality.
brother.
Make sure Body Headbangers Volume 2.
Body Headbanger Volume 2.
Mike Tyson, do you want the seat? I don't know. What else we got out there? We got RoyJonesJr.com.
There you go,
Okay.
RoyJonesJr.com.
And promotions, we got fight promotions.
We got Roy Jones Jr. Boxing. We got Island Fights. We got Square Ring Promotions. And
Shout
we got
out.
RJJ Boxing Russia.
Russia.
Yeah,
Who
I
knew?
am also a Russian citizen. See, this is what I'm saying.
Citizen?
Yeah, I'm a Russian citizen.
Mr. Worldwide.
So you gotta be worldwide, cause see, this is my attribution to the fact that this is what Muhammad Ali taught me. All of us are the same. We're all somebody. We should all care for one another. We should all love one another, because if we believe in God, no matter what religion we are, if we believe in God, then we should all be connected. We're all brothers and sisters. If you don't believe in that, then you don't believe in God. Then I don't know what to say about you.
Damn, wise words.
I appreciate it.
Might have to borrow your throne here for a minute to let me you touch your toes.
You deserve for 5 minutes.
All right, got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes. You deserve it for 5
Shout out
minutes.
to Island Fights. Make sure to check out the website, YouTube channel, Island Fights. Photo bomb goes back. Oh, hey.